Hello, welcome back to Press Review. Let's start by taking a look at today's front pages in the Middle East. From Beirut, the Daily Star reports that Hamas has urged Hezbollah to join the fight against Israel after the conflict between the Islamic resistance movement and the Jewish state entered the third week. From the UAE, the Gulf News says Israel yesterday knocked out Gaza's only power plant and pounded dozens of other high-profile targets, while Egyptian mediators prepared a revised proposal for halting its war with the resistance fighters in the enclave. From Cairo, the Egypt Independent says the supreme leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, accused on Tuesday Israel of committing genocide in the Gaza Strip, calling on the Muslim world to arm Palestinians. A mad dog, he said, a brutal wolf attack, innocent people and innocent children who lose their lives. Khamenei added in a live speech broadcast on the Iranian state TV on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr. He added what leaders of the Zionist regime are doing is a historical catastrophe and genocide. From Israel, the Jerusalem Post said the Israeli army also said that its infantry and engineering corps soldiers destroyed an underground tunnel in the Gaza Strip. The military added that troops discovered a number of tunnel shafts throughout the territory. And now let's take a look at the top Middle East news from papers here in the UK. From the UK, the Times newspaper says that Russia was hit by the toughest sanctions since the Cold War last night as the West finally agreed to force President Putin to pay heavy costs for fueling violence in Ukraine. An unprecedented EU clampdown targeting state-owned Russian banks and oil firms, as well as arms sales, was announced yesterday and will cost the economy billions of euros. The Telegraph says an unnamed EU source has briefed AFP on measures being taken to control the Ebola outbreak in West Africa and further afield. A suspected case was reported in Valencia in Spain, but it turned out to be negative. The system worked and the patient was isolated and tests were carried out quickly. Also from the UK, The Guardian says migrant workers building the first stadium for Qatar's 2022 World Cup have been earning as little as 45 pence an hour. The Guardian can reveal the pay rate appears to be in breach of the tournament organizers' own worker welfare rules and comes despite the Gulf Kingdom spending £134 billion on infrastructure ahead of the competition. And now let's take a look at the top Middle East news in international papers. The International New York Times reports that 3 weeks of war between Israel and Palestinian militants in Gaza have pushed the territory to the brink of humanitarian disaster. Israel's military broadened its offensive, bombing 150 sites, and one strike set ablaze the territory's only power plant, filling the sky with smoke and cutting the electricity needed to pump water and sewage systems as well. And from Germany, the Deutsche Welle said many Americans see Israel as the Holy Land, something even as Christians they think is important to preserve, and as a democratic bastion in a sea of autocrats and dictators, as a country dedicated to the kinds of rule of law and other values that Americans cherish in contrast to the absence of that in many of the Arab countries. And for more updates, visit our website levant.tv. Thanks for watching. Be sure to join us again tomorrow, and bye for now.